Overall, thought it was a solid first game. Thought offensively played pretty well, had a few ups and downs in the first half, but for the most part with the offensive line out there, all the guys playing together the first time, thought their communications and everything were really good. Thought they managed that part of the game. I like what Everett did, not just throwing the ball, but the way he managed the game. Got us in now the right plays, got us in now the right checks. Did a really nice job in that regard. Still got some things he's got to work on. There's a couple little things. Defensively, I thought we played very well defensively. I thought we got after them, played well. They had the one long drive late. We had some guys in the game that we've got to get better and get experience and got to play better. Very disappointed in our special teams in that we dropped 2 punts. I mean, 2 guys that haven't done it all camp. We didn't punt the ball particularly well at times, and Roberto kicks 2 balls out of bounds. We've got to get those things fixed because that is something that needs to – we can punt and we can kick, and we need that to be a strength. And we definitely can return. Bobo come in and did a nice job on that. The good thing we had 3 guys that could do it. We got to get those things ironed out very quickly. But thought the kickoff return game was much better. Jalen had a great one. Kermit had a big time one. They had 2 really, had one nice one, one really nice one. We're doing a better job up front in that regard. Kickoff coverage team was well. When we kicked the ball in bounds, I thought we covered well, tackled well. I thought our defense tackled in space well today. I thought we kept good leverage on the football defensively. Thought we got pretty good pressure on the quarterback for the most part. And because they're a tough team, different formations, different things they do. But overall, I thought it was a solid first game, nothing spectacular. There's a lot of work to be done, but you can see the potential for this football team. And if it will keep us nose down, not worry about, just worry about the process of getting better, I think we have a chance to be a good football team.
What did you feel like you needed to accomplish today offensively? And did you get everything?
Well, I think establish the guys up front the confidence of how to run the football and how to pass protect and communicate. In other words, because the good thing about tonight, we got multiple blitz looks in the run game and the pass game, and those guys did a great job of communicating, getting hats on hats, not turning guys loose. And when you have 4 of your 5 new guys on the offensive line up there, I said in camp, that was something I was very pleased with throughout camp, that they've been able to do that, and I thought we did that extremely well. And I thought that was important for them to establish themselves, establish that we can run the football and be a physical football team, be established that we can be a great play-action team, and then we can throw it on 3rd down when we have to. And I thought from those things we got better. There was a lot of work to be done. Defensively, we said it worked about keeping contained, which I thought we did for the most part, tackle in space, and play the run well, which I think we did. Now, again, the special teams is where we got in some things we got to get worked out. But just giving them, but there's still so many little things that we've, you got by with tonight, but you've got to improve on. You've got to improve on.
Specifically, what did you like about Everett's performance, and also what are some of those things you feel he needs to work on?
Well, again, the first thing was communication. Getting the plays, getting the line of scrimmage. I want to get to line of scrimmage a little quicker. We got to process a little better and getting us up there. We got to be some more urgent. And I think that wasn't only on him. I think he had some young offensive linemen, young tight ends. Guys just kind of, you know what I mean? They've got to learn the urgency to get up there so we can do more to line of scrimmage and get a faster tempo in what we're doing. But I thought he did a really nice job of getting us in. Now, a lot of the first couple runs we hit for touchdowns were checks. That he got us out of bad looks and got us into the right play in which we wanted to get to in certain looks, and thought he did that very nicely. I thought he was accurate with the ball. He protected the ball for the most part. Took a sack there one time, which I did not want. And that came from a missed signal, what it came from the sideline. So he just pulled away before we finished the play. I was putting a tag on the end of a play.
He was more active as a passer in that 3rd quarter. Was that by design, or did you see him feel more? A
little bit design, and I think also letting our offensive line get their feet on the ground. And I think the opportunities, because we want to be a 50-50, we want to be able to run it and throw it. And we've got to be able to drop back. We got to play action and get the ball down the field. But we loosened up. The receivers got comfortable in what we were doing, and it came out. And we're going to have to do both.
How big was it to get the running game going? Is that with Pender and Cook?
Oh, it is. I mean, you got those 2 guys. You see them. When you throw them the ball out of the backfield, those guys are dangerous now. I mean, they can make plays, and they can change numbers on the scoreboard. They can get it down the field fast. And you saw Vickers and Jaquez when they got in there. Very pleased with those guys. But it was important. We've got to be able to run the football.
From a pure arm balance standpoint, I mean, what kind of player is Everett, and what do you like out of what he does? It looks like he makes some really nice throws.
He did. He threw the ball really nicely. It was crisp, sharp. Ball came out of his hand very well. He was precise in his decisions tonight. That's what I liked. He saw the field, and he didn't hesitate. He saw it, reacted, and the ball came out, and he was accurate with the ball.
Coach, Everett hit 9 different receivers today. What do you see from him chemistry-wise with the rest of that unit?
Well, that's when this offense and what we do, and we like to throw the ball to the backs, the tight ends, the different receivers, and keep a multitude of things. And we give guys a lot of options. And that's the thing is he learns our offense and learns all right, I've got a front side, but I can work backside versus this look. I can do, I mean, the more he learns and the more he gets comfortable with that, and those guys around him know that, okay, he's getting it, so they got to play fast too around him. You know what I'm saying? They got to see that too, because young receivers a lot of times think, well, that ball's over there. I'm not getting it. All of a sudden, they're not running full speed. You know what I'm saying? That's all still a work in progress for us, but I was very pleased for the most part with the way things went tonight.
How much of the offense does he know? Does he know the entire offense?
No, they don't know the entire offense now. But there's a lot of it. But he still knows a lot. He still knows a lot.
There's a lot of sets where you ran 2 tight ends or even 2 running backs. Just how much does that open up your offense for so many?
Well, I think it does. The diversity it brings and the physicality we can bring is setting 2 edges. It manages your blitz packages, and then you can still, because those tight ends now can catch the football out of that. You saw, I know 88 caught one ball, he dropped one, but he is a very dynamic pass receiver. You saw what 81 did. I mean, he can catch the football. And I mean, just because you have him in it doesn't mean you're just always going to run it either. So, I mean, it creates some problems.